everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is the makeup look I'm doing today. It's actually one of my most highly requested videos so far. I do really love this look. I love something that's really dark and dramatic on the eyes and really smoky. However, it is a lot of makeup. Whenever I do wear this look, I do feel like I'm wearing a shit ton of makeup, so it's definitely not something to wear during the day. It's definitely something for going out on trend, and it's what everyone wants to see. So I hope you enjoy the video, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Okay, so to start off this look, I'm moisturising my face with my good old SUKIN Priceline moisturiser, and then using the BENIFIT POREFESSIONAL to blur out my large and in charge pores. Once I have pressed the pore minimizer in, I'm going in with the Napoleon Purtis Autopilot primer and pressing that in, and then dampening my beauty blender and starting with my foundation. Today I am mixing these two shades together here. I do have a fake tan on, but I'm not super dark. So I'm using my beauty blender to pat this all in and around my face. And don't forget to blend under your chin, over your ears, and slightly down the center of your neck. Okay, so now to prep the eyelids for our eyeshadow, I'm going in with a soft ochre paint pot. This is going to help the eyeshadow glide on and also prevent it from wearing off during the day. Just use your ring finger to blend it out. And for all of my eyeshadows today, I'm mostly using this palette here. And to set the paint pot, I'm going in with this light shade here, all over the lid, right up to the brow bone. And for contouring the eye today, I'm going in with this shade and my MAC 217 and continuously blending it out, adding more, blending it out, and adding more. And because I'm a perfectionist, I felt like that colour you could see too much of a colour difference. So I'm going in with this slightly lighter colour just to fuse that one out. Now I'm going in with this milk chocolate colour and a really small eyeshadow brush. And we're going to start defining the outer portion of our eye. So you can see I'm kind of going in a bit of a sideways V shape, and just keep packing the product on until you're happy with how dark it's looking. Then grab the middle shade again and just blur out the edges. And now I'm going into this darkest chocolate shade and the same brush, and I'm basically repeating the exact same process as before. If you go in with this shade first, it's just not going to look very good, and it's not going to have anything to blend out into. So you need to create a gradient by starting off light and working your way to the darkest color. And here I'm just using a small fluffy blending brush to fuse the dark chocolate into the milk chocolate and put it all kind of towards the socket of the eye. And I am repeating that again, packing on the darkest color and then using my small fluffy blending brush with the milk chocolate eyeshadow to blend out the edges. And here I'm just really going wild and winging that all the way out. It doesn't matter if it goes too low or too far out. You can just tidy it up with a makeup wipe. And be sure to blend in between every single step. And now I'm taking this shade here to add a little bit of a glow to the outer corners, and I'm doing the exact same thing as before. There's nothing new. Packing it on and then getting a soft blending brush to defuse the edges. And now I'm just taking a fresh makeup wipe to tidy up the edges there. And OMG, I am in love with these NEUTROGENA makeup wipes. They're like $7 from Chemist Warehouse. They're so soft and they're so like juicy. They get every ounce of makeup off. Love the word juicy. Now I'm going in with the milk chocolate color again, but what I've got is a fluffier brush, and I'm just blending out every area of the transition colors to kind of blend them all into one. I felt like it looked a bit patchy still, so just taking that milk chocolate shade to fuse all of them together and doing the exact same, picking up this purple shade I cannot talk today, picking up this purple shade to do the exact same thing and blend it through the socket. And now it's time to pick up a light colour and put it all over the mobile lid, starting on the inner tear duct, and then bring it all the way to overlap the darker colours. What you want to do is just press really, really lightly to gently overlap it, and you want the majority, the bulk of the colour to be on the inner corner. And now I'm going in and doing a wing eyeliner with my Napoleon gel liner. And here I'm just tightlining, but that's just scary to watch. So moving along to concealer, this is the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. I'm in the shade NC30, I believe. And I'm putting this under my eyes to get rid of the bags. And then I'm going in with MAC Prep and Prime in the shade Light Boost. And this is to highlight and brighten my face. I also like to put it down the center of my face also. Okay, so this brush is absolutely everything. I will link it down below. What I love about it is that it's really soft, but it's kind of like firm. So it blends out these creams really well. It's got synthetic tips, I believe. That's really nice for blending out liquids. And the beauty of it is that you can use it for setting the powder straight afterwards. So you don't have to switch between two different types of brushes. And going in straight away with my Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder to set. So as you can see, I do one section at a time and then set, and then do another section and then set with powder, especially under the eyes, because if you don't set it instantly with powder, it's probably going to crease, and then it will continue to crease throughout the day. And just go right in and set your face with any type of powder. It can be translucent, pressed, powder foundation, whatever you like, as long as you set those other areas that we have not yet set. Now I'm using this MAC bronzer. It's got a little bit of a sheen in it, but hey, why not? And I'm using it to contour. So when you're doing your contour, make sure that once you've got your line, make sure you're blending it upwards. If you blend it down, it's going to make your face droop, and you always want to try and go for a lifted effect with the face. So always blending everything in an upward motion. Make sure you do blend your contour through your hairline, especially if your forehead is large and in charge like mine. You want to decrease and minimize the space between your brow and your hairline. So putting some bronzer there is going to be your best friend, really. No surprises for guessing which highlight I'm using. Champagne Pop, of course. And I'm now doing my highlight before my blush. So just putting that both on the highest points of my cheeks, and I'm using it down the bridge of my nose and the very tip of my nose also. And I do really enjoy this Napoleon blush that comes in the contour kit. So just smile away and pump up the apples of your cheeks by applying some blush. Now it's time to smoke out under the eyes, taking that milk chocolate shade and a fluffy blending brush. To be completely honest, I really do not like using this brush for anything. It is a Morphe brush, but I just do not like it. It's just flicking the product everywhere. It's not firm enough. So I switched up the brushes and I decided to go for the medium shade. This one's a little bit more firm and it really gets the product on there. So just going side to smoke that out. And going back in with the milk chocolate shade to do the exact same thing. And now time to add some gel liner to the inner rim at the bottom. You of course do not need to do this. It is going to make it look darker and sexier and a bit more nighttime. But if you are glamming up for daytime, maybe skip this step. And you could probably skip falsies as well. But hey, we're going all out today, girlfriend. Pop some mascara on and then go straight in with your falsies. And once they are secure, you can go in and add some mascara to your bottom lashes also. And before doing the lipstick and lip liner, I do like to powder my lips because I find that it grips better and it takes longer for it to bleed. It doesn't stop it from bleeding, but it just, you know, it's a bit more budge proof. So I'm just going in and lining my lips. I do slightly like to overline them, who doesn't? And then I'm going in with a really beautiful mauve toned lipstick to finish off the look. Okay, now that I've got that crazy hair sorted, this is the end of the video, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!